Hello everyone, welcome to Mahi's Life Science channel. In this video, I am going to discuss about the important MCQs in principles of inheritance and variation. Question number 1. Which of the following is a recessive trait in pea plant? The options are dwarf stem height, violet flowers, axial flowers and inflated pods. The correct answer is option A, dwarf stem height. Recessive traits are the one that require both alleles to be present to result in the expression of the gene product. Of the mentioned trait, only dwarf stem height is a recessive trait. Question number 2. Round and wrinkle seeds were one of the contrasting traits used by Mendel to devise the law of inheritance. The options are option A true and option B false. The correct answer is option A true. Mendel used 7 different pairs of contrasting traits to devise the law of inheritance. These also include the mentioned round and wrinkle seeds. Round seeds are dominant whereas wrinkle seeds are recessive. Question number 3. If you were to sample garden pea plant in Mendel's garden, which of the following statement would hold? The options are round seeds were more abundant than wrinkle seeds. Wrinkle seeds were more abundant than round seeds. Both round and wrinkle seeds were equally abundant. Answer depend on the time of delay when sampling is done. The correct answer is option A. Round seeds were more abundant than wrinkled seeds. Dominant alleles can express even in the presence of a recessive allele. Hence, dominant phenotype is more common. Round seeds are dominant over wrinkled seed, hence would be more abundant. Question number 4. What was the model organism used by Mendel to give the law of inheritance? The options are garden peas, wild peas, basket bees and bottle gourd. The correct answer is option A, garden peas. Mendel's was a priest at the church. He grew garden peas behind the church. He studied the passing of character within these by the process of hybridization. Question number 5. Which of the following is not an attribute associated with Mendel's studies? The options are mathematical analysis, larger sampling size, a reliable and credible data source generation, and frequent killing of the model organism. The correct answer is option D, frequent killing of the model organism. Mendel studied were one of its kind as he used the robust scientific method, mathematical and statistical tool to study a large sample of pea plant. He also created a reliable and credible data source to look upon frequently for deriving conclusions. Additionally, his techniques were ethical even in today's standard and involved proper maintenance of the model organism in hands. Question number 6. Which of the following is not a pair of contrasting traits studied by Mendel? The options are green and yellow pods, full and constructed pods, axial and terminal flowers, and pink and white flowers. The correct answer is option D, pink and white flowers. Mendel's studies involved study of 7 pair of contrasting traits. These include green and yellow pods, full and constructed pods, axial and terminal flower. The flower color pair studied was violet and white. Question number 7. What was the type of pea lines used by Mendel? The options are true breeding, false breeding, not breeding and indefinitely breeding. The correct answer is option A, true breeding. True breeding pea lines were used by Mendel to study the processes. These are the plants that are homozygous, hence have 2 copies of the same alleles. Question number 8. What method is used to produce a true breeding line? The options are self-pollination, cross-pollination, artificial pollination and allogamy. The correct answer is option A, self-pollination. A true breeding line is the one that is homozygous for a given allele. This can be achieved by repeated self-pollination over many generations. This expresses the trait encoded by recessive alleles which would otherwise be suppressed by the presence of dominant alleles. Question number 9. Which of the following is a dominant character in pea plant? The options are tall stem height, white flowers, terminal flowers and constructed pods. The correct answer is option A, tall stem height. Dominant characters are the one that are expressed even when a single allele of the gene is present. Of the mentioned trait, only tall stem height is a dominant character. Thank you. Like, share comment and subscribe for more videos.